Hello and welcome back to the Punchlines and Plot Twist podcast. I'm your host, Caleb.
The co-host Slim.
And today we are going to be getting into our 8th Plot Twist episode. We are going to be breaking down some movies that are coming out in the future here very, very soon that we have not touched on yet. And then we're going to be playing some games after that.
Doing a draft of non-powered action heroes and 20 questions random breakfast food. We just got to guess the random breakfast food. We're getting real creative this week.
Absolutely, we are.
And for some reason, I'm still not going to get whatever he picked. I'm still upset. I remember the hummingbird one, dude.
Yep.
That one got me because I went home and I saw a hummingbird. I don't think I told you that.
You mean the woodpecker?
Or woodpecker, yeah.
Woodpecker.
Yeah, I saw a woodpecker.
Damn, that sucks. But all right, let's get right into it.
Where are you going? We haven't even started.
The first film we are going to be talking about is The Materialist, coming out June 13th. This is a movie that is about a young, ambitious New York City matchmaker who finds herself torn between the perfect match and her imperfect ex. Dakota Johnson is going to be our main character, Lucy. Chris Evans is going to be our ex, John. And then Pedro Pascal is going to be our perfect match, Harry. This movie looks really good and really interesting. It's kind of a female version of Hitch.
That's kind of the vibe I got from it, too. We watched all of the trailers right before we started filming, so everything's pretty fresh in our minds, too.
And there's no spoilers other than what's in the trailer. We don't know anything about these movies other than what the trailers have told us.
Other than what they showed us.
But I'm really excited for this movie. I think it has the potential to be really good. I think Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal mixed with Dakota Johnson is going to be a fantastic trio that we didn't know we needed. And I think it's just going to be a really funny, good rom-com that's not fantastic by any means, but it's a good movie. Makes you feel good.
Usually I don't watch movies like that, but I feel like I'll watch it. It looks pretty good.
Fair enough. All right. What, on a scale from 1 to 10, what are you rating this movie overall excitement level?
To go see it?
Yep.
Like in the movies or just see it overall?
See it overall.
Okay. Maybe like a 6, 7. Like it's not at the top of my queue of what I'm going to watch next, but I feel like sometime down the road in a little bit, like in a couple weeks after it comes out, I'll probably give it a watch.
Yeah.
Probably not in the movie theater, but I'll watch it when it hits like streaming platforms.
Very fair. I'm probably going to end up watching this one in theaters because my girlfriend loves Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
So I probably will be seeing this one in theaters, but overall excitement, I'm probably right there with you, probably about a 6 or 7. I think it's going to be a good movie and I'm excited to see it. It's not one I'm dying or chomping at the bit to see by any means, for sure.
Exactly. And the next movie we got coming out on the same day, The Unholy Trinity. What would you call that? Like the bio for synopsis for the movie. That's what I was looking for. So the synopsis is: buried secrets of an 1870s Montana town spark violence when a young man returns to reclaim his legacy and is caught between a sheriff determined to maintain order and a mysterious stranger hell-bent on destroying it. This originally had its world premiere October 12th, 2024 at the Zurich Film Festival, but it is making its American premiere June 13th. And the cast is pretty loaded. You got Pierce Brosnan, Samuel L. Jackson, Veronica Ferres, David Arquette, and Brandon Lessard. And I've seen the trailer. I'm a big fan of westerns, and I'm a big fan of action movies, and it looks like a very action-heavy western movie with a pretty good story in there too.
Yeah, for sure. From the trailer, it seems like Samuel L. Jackson's character
I think he's the villain.
For sure, almost always is.
Yeah.
He does it so well.
Exactly.
Was a partner of the son of a partner of the father of the main protagonist in this movie, who is coming back into town to reclaim the lost treasure that his dad was framed.
They kept
hung for.
They kept talking about buried gold, so I'm gonna assume bank robbery, something along those lines. Buried it. Samuel L. Jackson framed the dad. The dad only told the son where the gold is, though. So in the trailer, it made it seem like Samuel L. Jackson is, I don't know how to say what word am I looking
Kingpin
for?
of the town?
Kind of, like he's like the
Crime boss?
Crime boss.
Mob boss.
Yeah. Well, not like mob boss, gang leader in the western town in Montana.
He's the outlaw.
Yeah.
The outlaw that runs the town.
Top dog outlaw.
Yeah, for sure. It seems really interesting. I'm also a sucker for westerns.
Samuel L. Jackson.
My grandpa had me watch them all the time growing up, and then you add Samuel L. Jackson into a western, makes it even higher up on my list.
And Pierce Brosnan as the sheriff as well.
Yep,
that looks like a great casting.
It seems like an Irish accent, probably an Irish sheriff in that town. It seems like it's going to be a very interesting story, regardless.
What do you got on excitement level 1 to 10?
I'm going to rate this one a little higher than The Materialist just because of the cast and what was the line that Samuel L. Jackson says at the end of the trailer.
So the son says, I don't want to be a villain, and Samuel L. Jackson says...
A man doesn't know what he is until his back's against the wall.
And we both went, ooh. That's a line right there.
Yes, it is. I'm going to give it an 8, maybe an 8.5 overall.
That's what I was thinking.
Not the highest, but very excited. We'll be watching this movie pretty soon after it comes out, for sure.
Oh, yeah. We actually do need to go watch that one, though. That one looks pretty good.
Agreed. Moving into our third movie, we have 28 Years Later, coming out June 20th. The synopsis for this movie is a group of survivors of the rage virus live on a small island. When one of the group leaves the island on a mission into the mainland, he discovers secrets, wonders, and horrors that have mutated not only the infected, but other survivors. This is a zombie apocalypse horror film directed by award-winning British filmmaker Daniel Francis Boyle, who is most well known for directing movies like Slumdog Millionaire, 127 Hours, and Shallow Grave. This movie will be starring Jodie Comer, Ralph Fiennes, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Jack O'Connell. And it seems just like a good zombie apocalypse movie. It's kind of a secluded space, getting exposed to the bigger world and the dangers of that world, it seems like.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anything we haven't seen kind of before, but seems like it should be good nonetheless. You can't go wrong with zombie apocalypse movies.
Can I ask a question? Do you guys know if it's connected to the 28 Days Later zombie movie? I didn't know if you get that. I don't know if it is or not.
That's a good question. If you couldn't hear her, she asked if it's related to 28 Days. What is that? When did that come out?
Virus.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. 28 Days. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay. It might be. That would make... It's the same logo.
Is 28 Days Later a prequel? No, it is not.
Really? Look at it, though. You see the cover of that? It looks the exact same. Hold on. That's a good question.
Oh, wow. It is a film series. Okay, hold on. 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. Okay, so yeah, it is. It is. 100%. 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, 28 Years Later.
Okay, so this is the third movie.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Seems like, yeah.
Hey,
So
maybe I gotta watch the other two before we watch this one.
I've definitely seen the first one, the 28 days later. I don't think I've seen the 28 weeks later.
I haven't seen the 28 weeks. I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that makes me a little bit more excited for this film now that I have some more homework to go do.
Background knowledge.
Yeah, and I love movies that have a universe to come into and to learn kind of the lore of, and you kind of see the past, the present, and the future of that universe. It makes the
story a lot deeper than what you can get out of one movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great question.
Excitement level?
Excitement level on this one, it probably was at like a 4 or a 5. Now I'm probably at like a 6 or probably a 6.5 maybe.
I was going to say 6.
Yeah, not too high. Definitely more excited now that I know that it's part of a series and a chain of movies rather than
no. It's on my
just
queue.
A standalone.
It's on my queue. Just a couple spots down.
Fair enough.
All right, we got the F1 movie that is coming out June 27th. It's about a Formula One driver who comes out of retirement to mentor and team up with the young stud driver. It's directed by Joseph Kosinski, who directed Top Gun Maverick and Tron Legacy. This movie starring Brad Pitt, Damson Idris, Kerry Condon, Javier Bardem, Lewis Hamilton, and a lot of other actors, a lot of F1 drivers. I kind of was under the impression this was like a weird, more type of documentary type of movie until we watched the trailer. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks pretty good. Like, I wasn't excited at all for it. I completely was ignoring it, and I actually watched the trailer, and I'm pretty excited to see it.
Yeah, this was one of the newer movies that's been filmed in IMAX rather than just for IMAX.
Yeah.
So I had heard a few things about it for that reason, but I hadn't really dove too much deep into it. But it seems like a great movie. Like, it's a great sports movie, like sports-esque movie. And then you add race cars and Formula One cars and the fastest form of racing.
Super cool.
There is. And then you have it seems like NASCAR driver coming into an F1 team with a young stud F1 driver. And it seems like they're going to have some good conflict and some good chemistry on screen for sure.
It does, from the trailer, seem like there will be like a good mix of comedic relief in there too.
Absolutely. But yeah, I'm really excited for this movie, especially having it directed by Joseph Kosinski. He's one of my favorite directors. Top Gun Maverick is one of my favorite movies of all time. We'll talk about that in one of our episodes if we haven't already. But I trust him, and if what he did with Top Gun Maverick is what he's able, like, especially the cinematography with jets, now make that F1s, I'm in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this movie to come out. Overall excitement, I'm probably at like an 8 for this one. Not gonna lie.
7.5 for me. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. But yeah, this one should be, it looks like a good movie.
Absolutely. And then we are coming into our final movie we're going to be talking about today, Jurassic World Rebirth, coming out July 2nd. The synopsis for this movie is 5 years post Jurassic World Dominion, came out in 2022. An expedition braves the isolated equatorial regions to extract DNA from 3 massive prehistoric creatures for groundbreaking medical breakthroughs. This movie will be starring Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Luna Bias, and Mahershala Ali. This is what, the 7th or 8th? Seventh iteration of the Jurassic World franchise. It's a franchise that's not my favorite franchise, but it's not my least favorite by any means. I
always liked the Jurassic Park movies.
Absolutely.
Those are classics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie, they kind of lost me a little bit. I've still seen most of them, and I still like them. They're good movies. But they kind of lost me when it turned into Jurassic World.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Still good movies.
I liked the first Jurassic World movie. That's actually the only Jurassic World movie I have seen. So I need to do some more research before this movie comes out, and I watch this one, so I'm caught up fully. But I would agree. I think the original Jurassic Park movies were classics and are forever held in a very high regard in my mind. And the first one I liked, but it just wasn't the same as the originals. And I just kind of stopped watching them, and I'm not caught up with them, so I can't really give a true opinion of them.
That's about where I'm at.
But you put Scarlett Johansson in a movie, and I'm probably gonna watch it. And add Mahershala Ali in there. I can't see him as Blade, but I can see him as a soldier fighting some dinosaurs.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited for this movie overall. I think it's got some good potential. I love dinosaurs in general. You can't go wrong with that. So I think it's gonna be a Jurassic World movie. I don't know where it'll rate overall, but probably gonna be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Overall excitement for you?
I hate to shade the movie, but this is the lowest one I got today, and I'm putting it like a 5.
Yeah, I
Not like super excited to see it, but I know I'll probably end up watching it. And I know it's probably a good movie. It's just nothing that I am like, oh, this comes out July 2nd. I'm reserving my tickets now. Like I'll wait to see it.
July is reserved for Fantastic Four and Superman.
Yes.
But no, I'm with you. I'm probably gonna be right there about a 5.5, 6 maybe excitement level. Not super high, but not excited for this movie either by any means.
Yeah.
Alrighty, it's time for the games.
Time for me to make my comeback.
First things first, we're going to be doing our draft of a team of 5 of non-powered action heroes. So any action character is on the table. It doesn't have to be actor specific, but it does have to be role specific. So you can have the same actor with different roles, but you get that role in that version. And the only rule with that is they cannot have any powers.
Mm-hmm.
You want the first or second pick here?
Let me flip a coin.
Let's do it.
I'll let you call it in the air.
Okay.
Let me pull this bad boy up. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay. You see it?
Yep. Tails. Heads.
I'll pick first.
You pick first.
I'll pick first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your first pick?
Are we doing a serpentine draft?
Yes.
So I get the first 2?
First one.
First one, you get 2, I get 2. Gotcha. All right, give me... Ooh. Because I got a long list here on my computer. I got to narrow it down a little bit.
I've got a list of about 10 that I can choose from.
I got to take John Wick. I know you're going to take John Wick. I have to take John Wick.
Yeah, the Baba Yaga is a good pick, especially for the first one.
The Boogeyman.
It is. That's a tough one to lose right off the bat.
That's why I didn't want to let you pick first. Because were you going to pick him first?
Yeah.
If you got the first one? Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
But I get 2 picks now.
I know. That's the bad
So my first pick, I'm taking Wan Fei Hung, the Drunken Master.
part.
I think
That wasn't even on my list, but that is such a good pick. That is such a good pick. I forgot about.
Jackie Chan, man,
I
before
know.
he came to America,
I know.
the Drunken Master.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to follow that up with some size. Jack Reacher.
Oh.
Alan Richson. It's Jack Reacher. Not Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher.
I know. I had Jack Reacher on my list. But I get 2 now as well.
Yes, you do.
And oh boy. Give me Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
That was on my list.
So yeah, I'm gonna take Jason Bourne. And then give me Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh.
RDJ.
That was not on my list, but that's a good pick. Damn. Okay.
Gotta get some brains in there.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like it. I like it a lot.
I came to win today.
Okay.
I got the whole list.
I'm going to take The Bride from Kill Bill. Uma Thurman.
That was on my. That was on my list.
And then with my fourth pick, give me James Dalton from Roadhouse. Patrick Swayze.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's my 2 picks now, right?
Mhm.
My last 2. Give me Brian Mills
Ooh, okay.
from Taken.
Mm-hmm. I will find you, and I will fail you. I have a special set of skills, and that has allowed me the development to be able to find you. And when I find you, I will kill you. Damn. I butchered that, but
No, you're good. I'm stuck between
final pick here.
3 picks right now.
I'm debating pretty heavy between 2 for my last pick. I'm hoping you don't take it from me and make the decision.
I think I know what one of them is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know it's on my list. The other 2, though, are in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it'd be better than the one I think you might take. So that's why I'm contemplating here, you know.
And we do have an honorable mention at the end.
Okay, who's your team, though? Who do you have so far?
I have Juan Fei Hung, Jack Reacher, The Bride, and James Dalton. You have John Wick, Jason Bourne, Sherlock Holmes, and Brian Mills.
With an honorable mention at the end. Okay, give me Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hunt, that was on my list. That's not who I was debating between, though.
Okay, we're good then.
Oh, man, that makes it so hard. And I'm technically debating between 3, too. Because, with my last pick, though, I think I gotta take Rambo.
Fuck. God, that's the one that I was contemplating between.
Yeah, Rambo, I think, is going to... Yeah, he's my 5th pick. Rambo.
That was one of the 3 I was contemplating between.
Absolutely. What is... I'll give you your honorable mention first.
Give me Barney Ross from The Expendables.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was also Sylvester Stallone. I have him 3 times on here. I put Rocky Balboa on there. I don't know if that's more like a sports movie to me, but it's...
I don't know how lethal he would be, though.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but Barney Ross, though.
My honorable mention is going to be Nobody.
Mr. Nobody?
Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody. Oh. And they're, speaking of that, since we're on movies, isn't there a second one coming out soon?
Coming out very soon.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that movie. The other one I was debating between, the other 2 were Luke Hobbs.
Ooh.
From the
Hobbs
Fast and
Shaw,
Furious.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. Dwayne Johnson. And then Riggs from Lethal Weapon.
You want to know who I didn't take? And you didn't take?
Who?
And I'm surprised neither of us took him. John McClane.
He, number 9 on my list. Just wasn't quite debating.
Number 1 on my list.
Yep. Damn. John McClane. Yep, that's a good one for sure. Also, as well.
All right, so let us know if those teams had to go head to head with maybe the honorable mention as like backup support, like a bench player, like one person goes down, they switch out type of thing.
Yep.
Who do you think wins?
Wong Fei Hung, Jack Reacher, The Bride, James Dalton, Rambo, and then honorable mention of Nobody
versus John Wick, Jason Bourne, Sherlock Holmes, Brian Mills, Ethan Hunt, and Barney Ross.
Yeah, that's a pretty good showdown there for sure.
I think I might take it.
I think you taking the brains of Holmes might be your downfall.
No.
Because I have pure physical they're not going to have time to plan. It's a death battle.
Sherlock Holmes can think like that, dude. He just makes shit happen. That's the whole point of Sherlock Holmes. He's in a predicament and he's like, oh, let me just
I
build a
think the
bomb.
bride's just gonna decapitate him though.
I got Barney Ross and I still have Jason Bourne, John Wick, Brian Mills.
John Wick's a problem, and Jason Bourne. John Wick, your
And
first
Barney
two
Ross. And Barney Ross.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And what about the dude from Taken?
Yeah, Brian Mills.
He 1v like 50 the whole gang.
You have the drunken master versus
I can't argue with
Jack
that one.
Reacher,
I can't argue that one.
the bride,
Jason Bourne.
James Dalton,
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Rambo, and nobody, bro. Nobody, and John Wick's an interesting showdown. I would pay money to watch that fight, John Wick and nobody.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sick as fuck.
That would be pretty cool.
Absolutely. All right.
But yeah, let us know.
Let us know down below who wins that one, who you guys got your money on. My team, the Drunken Masters, or the Baba Yaga's team. Let us know down below. We're going to get into our final game of today. It's going to be a round of 20 questions.
I'm spinning a wheel currently to get a random breakfast food. So we're going to...
I already have mine picked.
All right. What do we get? Oh, wow. All right. Good luck.
All right. Do you want to go first or second?
I picked first, so you choose.
Okay.
If you want to guess first or if I guess first.
I'll guess first.
You'll guess
This
first?
time. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Does this food involve eggs?
No.
No. No eggs. Okay. Does it involve bread?
No.
No bread. Is it a fruit?
No.
No fruit. Vegetable?
Not a vegetable.
Is it a meat?
It is... No, it's not a meat. Definitely not a meat.
No meat, no vegetable. It's not, it doesn't have eggs, it doesn't have bread, it doesn't have fruit, it's not a vegetable, it's got no meat. Let me specify a little bit further.
Okay.
Bread.
Okay.
Does it have grain?
Yes.
Grain. Okay, grain.
That's a good pull.
Is it cereal related?
No.
No. No cereal. Oatmeal? Related? Or is it oatmeal? It's oatmeal?
It's oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's oatmeal.
There
That's
we
why when I
go.
rolled it, I was like, ooh, that could either be really hard to guess or
How many
really
questions
easy.
is that?
You got it on your 8th question.
8th question? Okay.
Yes.
Mine's a little harder than oatmeal, I'm not going to lie.
A little harder than oatmeal?
Yeah, it's definitely more specific than oatmeal.
Okay, you're giving me that. It's
Yeah.
not like a... You don't have to answer this as like a free question, but if you want to, feel free. But it's not like a traditional like main course you'd see like... Whatever, I'll get into it. Don't matter.
I'm not answering that one.
Yeah, no.
That one's too much to...
It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Is it a
Alright.
croissant?
No.
Muffin?
No.
Waffles?
No.
Pancakes?
No.
Bacon?
No.
Eggs?
No.
Hash browns?
Eggs are involved.
Omelet?
No.
That's all I got. Eggs? French toast?
No.
Um,
You're on question number 9.
eggs. Do you use eggs to make it?
No.
Like as in like kind of like French toast, like you use eggs to make it?
Yes. 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 But don't think about it too hard like that.
Okay. I really just rambled off a whole bunch.
On question number 10.
I did muffins, waffles, pancakes, bacon, eggs, hash brown. Yeah, hash browns where I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, right? 7.
No, you're at
7.
9.
9. Don't matter. I'm gonna get this. Eggs.
Don't think too hard about the eggs, because it's not a big component of it. It's just something that's involved. can be involved.
That doesn't help me. Got to do with bread?
Yes.
Bread and eggs.
And I guess it could occasionally involve bacon. But not in general. Not in general.
Like egg bake?
No.
That's what I was thinking of. You said bread, eggs, and bacon, and I was just thinking of like it's not that. Bread and eggs, maybe bacon.
Sometimes bacon.
Sometimes bacon.
And sometimes eggs.
What do you mean sometimes eggs?
But always bread. Bread is always involved.
What the hell? Breakfast sandwich?
No.
You're
getting closer though. You're on the right track. Like how a sandwich can have a bunch of different things in it or on it or whatever around it. It's the same thing for this item. It can be ordered in different ways.
Doesn't help me that much, but I like the hint.
You're on question number 12, by the way.
Yeah. Sometimes bacon. Egg sometimes, but bread definitely. That sounds like a sandwich to me. What are you talking about? It's not it's a sandwich. What I guess it in?
It's not a sandwich.
Don't know.
I guess it's kind of a sandwich, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Kind of a sandwich. That made it worse. Okay. Is it a sandwich or like a type of sandwich?
Yes, type of sandwich.
Okay, so what you meant by specific is you're looking for like the specific kind of sandwich. Kind of. Like how I said breakfast sandwich, just a different sandwich.
I want to say yes, but I feel like it might put you down the wrong track. I have talked about this food time and time again.
Yeah, that's why help me. Breakfast sandwich. Bread. Is it like out there, or am I just like blanking right now? Because I feel like I'm blanking. I feel like I should know what this is, and I don't. Ooh.
I need a question here pretty soon.
Well, if I could think of one, I'd ask you. Damn, it's always bread, egg sometimes, bacon sometimes. It's maybe kind-of-ish like a sandwich. Because it's not an omelet. I know I asked
not
that.
An omelet.
I
Yes,
asked
I know,
that.
you did.
Yeah. Before you fucking mark me off. I'm getting What question am I?
You're still on 12. You've been on 12 for the past 5 minutes.
I know.
I'm still waiting for a question.
I'm lost, and I only got 8 questions left, so I got to think conservatively now. Because I just
got mine
off.
in 8.
Yeah, well, I rambled off. I don't care really about beating you. It's more of if I can
getting it within 20.
Well, and I thought me going muffins, waffles, pancakes, like at the beginning, I'd get close or something, but that did not help that much.
Nope.
It has nothing to do with cereal.
No.
It has nothing to do with like oats and grain.
No.
Okay.
14.
Vegetables in it?
I'm going to say no. No.
No potatoes, no hash browns, stuff like that? No.
Not particularly. Not usually, no.
Okay.
15.
Fruits?
No.
No fruit.
16.
It's got nothing to do with waffles?
No.
Pancakes. Nothing to do with pancakes.
No.
Bacon.
Which you already asked
egg.
those, so I'm not going to count those as questions.
I don't think I asked you waffles. But...
Okay, fine, then I'll count waffles.
Or no, I did.
Okay. We'll keep you at 16 then.
You're killing me, dude. I don't...
This is one of my favorite breakfast foods of all time. I talk about it all the time.
Deviled eggs?
Nope. Deviled eggs?
I don't know.
Where did that come from? That is not one of my favorite breakfast foods. That's not even a breakfast food.
I don't know what your favorite breakfast foods are.
I wouldn't even consider that
What I'm trying to think.
breakfast food.
When I'm trying to think of your favorite breakfast foods and you throw bread, maybe eggs, maybe bacon, I'm just thinking of bread that you can put eggs and bacon on.
On might be the wrong word.
In? That doesn't help. I don't know what that's called.
Well,
I don't know what
that's what
called.
it is. So
I don't know what that's called. Panini.
no.
Right? That's
A
kind of like
panini is a squish, like two pieces of
Yeah.
bread pressed and fried around it. This is a stuffed thing. There's your next big hint.
a stuffed piece of bread.
Yeah.
Cool. How many questions is that?
No, I need the name.
I don't know.
need the name.
A stuffed piece of bread.
But yes, that you're on number 18.
A stuffed piece of bread.
It's a specific kind of bread.
That helps. Not really. Stuffed bread. I got nothing. I'll give up a question if you give me another hint.
Traditionally, it's a roll stuffed with sausage inside of it.
Oh. Like a pig in a blanket?
Kind of.
Would you call that a breakfast stick? I give up. I'm waiting
Tapping
on
out.
it.
What is a kolache? A kolache.
Kolache? The fuck's a kolache?
Bro, we've had kolaches together. We used to get kolaches before track meets, bro. A Texas... Fine. It's a Texas kolache then. It's a sweet pastry that is stuffed with sausage, cheese, and jalapeno. Filled kolaches.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
But yeah, you can
You
get
should
it
get
with...
those from
you can-
Daylight Donuts.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have fucking got that. Those are good though.
But yeah, it can be stuffed with eggs. You can do bake. You can do a bunch of different things. Usually,
That's
it's just
where it threw me
bread
off, bro.
and
Because
meat.
that's what I was thinking.
But-
I was thinking of like a roll or something, but I'm like, what do you call that?
Yep.
That's why I was like a breakfast stick.
Yep, I used to get them at
I don't
Daylight
know.
all the time when we were in
Yeah.
Oklahoma, man. Like all the time.
Yeah. No, that was a good pick.
Yep.
That's messed up. You gave me kolache and I got fucking oatmeal.
The wheel has spoken.
We did a different wheel because there's no kolache on my wheel.
There's probably not on that one. No, mine was a different one, but
Yeah, what have all the breakfast foods ever?
but all right, that wraps it up. I got it in 8 questions. Ethan
I
tapped
got
out
it in
today.
like 12-ish.
Ethan tapped out today, but we appreciate you guys hanging out.
Let me know if you think kolache was a whack poll for me giving him oatmeal.
I think
I was
it was
trying to make
fair.
it a little bit easy. Fair.
We spun a wheel.
What wheel did you spin? That's what I picked the first one that popped up.
I'm not gonna pull it up right now. I'll pull it up when we're off air. But
Of course he will. He's not going to do it.
I'm trying to wrap up the podcast
Okay,
here.
fine.
All right. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys checking it out and let us know what you guys are feeling about these movies coming out soon. How excited are you for some of these movies? Make sure to check out all of our social medias. It's going to be in the link tree down below. It has access to our
Punchlines and Plot Twist podcast TikTok. Punchlines TikTok. Plot Twist TikTok. UFC Twitter. You got your Spotify, and we have a YouTube.
There we go. Make sure you go check those out. In the meantime, like, follow, share, subscribe, and comment down below. We appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.